started its slow singing, the way it always did at 4. You never had to ask, you always simply knew when to put the kettle on. That small and simple sound was the warmest thing I knew. The kettle on the counter was always you. I put it on myself now, wait for it to whistle, try to hear what you once heard. You never had to ask, you always simply knew when to put the kettle on. That small and simple sound was the warmest thing I knew. The kettle on the counter was always you. Some sounds become a person before you even know it, before you know you need them. You never had to ask, you always simply knew when to put the kettle on. When I needed it, you. That small and simple sound was the warmest thing I knew. The kettle on the counter was always you. I did not know a sound could hold a person the way this one holds you. Every time it sings its slow reminder, I'm standing in the kitchen next to you. The summer morning light comes through the window, the cup still waits beside the open sill. And for a moment in the quiet of the morning, the kettle sings and everything is still. Everything is warm, everything is you, everything is still. That small and simple sound was the warmest thing I knew. The kettle on the counter was always you. Will always be you. You always walked me to the door, even when it took you out of your way. Said the night was fine, said you did not mind. I never told you what it meant to hear your footsteps beside mine on those quiet summer streets. Walk me home one more time through the warm and easy dark. Let the night go on a little longer. Let me keep you talked about nothing much, the way people do when they want to make time slow. I never told you what it meant to hear your footsteps beside mine on those quiet summer streets. Walk me home one more time through the warm and easy dark. Let the night go on a little longer. Let me keep you crickets fill the silence, the kind of silence that does not need filling. I never told you what it meant to hear your footsteps beside mine on those quiet summer streets, on every quiet street. Walk me home one more time through the warm and easy dark. Let the night go on a little longer. Let me keep you for a while. There are things you only feel on a warm night, walking slowly when the air is soft around you and you are not alone. The streetlights made you golden, the pavement held our steps, and everything about that walk was something I would not forget. I did not want to reach the door, I did not want to say goodnight. I wanted every street between us to go on just a little longer, just a little longer, just a little more. Walk me home one more time through the warm and
The evening has not gone yet, the light is still out there, just a little longer. I know I said I'd leave by now, but the night is warm and you are here.
there is always one more reason, always one more thing to say
when the leaving feels too soon.
Stay a little longer, just a little more. The night is warm enough for one more hour.
The stars came out while we were talking. I did not even notice until you pointed upward.
And then I did not want to move, did not want to break whatever this was. There is always one more reason, always one more thing to say.
When the leaving
Feels too soon. Stay a little longer, just a little more. The night is warm enough for one more hour.
I've lost count of the hours, and I find I do not mind,
Not even a little.
There is nowhere I need to be that matters more than here.
Right now, right here. There is always one more reason, always one more thing to say.
When the leaving
Feels too soon, always too soon. Stay a little longer, just a little more. The night is warm enough for one more hour.
every time you reach the door,
I find another reason,
and every time I almost leave,
I find I cannot mean it.
so we stay without saying why.
Without needing to.
The summer night is generous, it gives us all this time,
And we are taking every minute,
every last one, because we both know what the morning brings,
and we are not ready
for what the morning brings.
So stay, just stay a little longer, a little more. Stay a little longer, just a little more. The night is warm enough for one more hour.
Always one more hour.
Always one more hour. I don't need anything special, no particular place to be, just the ordinary hours. Nothing has to happen, nothing has to change for this to feel complete. As long as you're near, nothing else is missing. The simplest kind of day becomes the only one I need. We don't have to fill the silence, we don't have to plan ahead. The afternoon just holds us gently. Nothing has to happen, nothing has to change for this to feel complete. As long as you're near, nothing else is missing. The simplest kind of day becomes the only one I need. I used to chase after bigger things, thinking happiness lived somewhere else. Now I know it lives right here. Nothing has to happen, nothing has to change for this to feel complete. It always felt complete. As long as you're near, nothing else is missing. The simplest kind of day becomes the only one I need. I have learned that contentment is not something you find. It is something you notice in the quietest of moments. It was never in the big arrivals, never in the grand occasions. It was always in the ordinary, in the simply being near. The coffee going cold beside us, the conversation trailing off, the comfortable silence that needed nothing more. I did not know that this was everything until I had less of it. And now I hold each ordinary moment like it is the only thing that matters, because it is, because you are. As long as you're near, nothing else is missing. As long as you're near, nothing else is missing. The simplest kind of day becomes the only one I need. The only one I've ever needed. Taught me how to slow down, how to notice the small things, how to let a moment simply be. I have forgotten some of it somewhere in the busy years, and I want it back again. Teach me again the way you always did, patiently without hurry. Show me how to see. You taught me how to listen, not just to answer but to hear, how to sit with someone's silence. I have forgotten some of it somewhere in the busy years, and I want it back again. Teach me again the way you always did, patiently without hurry. Show me how to see. I find myself rushing lately, forgetting all the things you showed me about the value of slow. I have forgotten some of it somewhere in the busy years, and I want it back again. I want it all again. Teach me again the way you always did, patiently without hurry. Show me how to see. I did not know I was learning while you were simply living. Every lesson came disguised as an ordinary afternoon. You never called it teaching, never made a lesson of it. You just moved through the world the way you thought it should be moved through. And I absorbed it quietly without knowing I was keeping it, until I needed it and found some of it gone. So teach me again, even now, even distant. Send it to me somehow, in the quiet, in the wind. Teach me how you notice things. Teach me how you gave without keeping score. Teach me how you made the ordinary feel like it was always enough. Teach me again the way you always did, patiently without hurry. Show me how to see. Show me how to see. You always said you weren't hungry right when the food was running low. I believed you every time. It took me years to understand that you were never full first. You just made sure that we were. The last piece of bread always ended up on my plate. You called it simple, called it nothing, but nothing was never nothing with you. I never saw you take the smallest share as anything but simple habit, until I tried to do the same. It took me years to understand that you were never full first. You just made sure that we were. The last piece of bread always ended up on my plate. You called it simple, called it nothing, but nothing was never nothing with you. catch myself doing it too, reaching for the smaller portion, learning it from watching you. It took me years to understand that you were never full first. You just made sure that we were. You always made sure the last piece of bread always ended up on my plate. You called it simple, called it nothing, but nothing was never nothing with you. There is a kind of love that happens at the table, quiet and practical, easy to miss if you are not looking. You gave without announcing it, gave without a story, gave in the smallest currency, the kind that cost the most. I did not thank you properly, not the way I should have. I just ate what you gave me, never wondering why the plate was full. But I wonder now, and I understand now what it means to go without, so someone else does not have to. You taught me that without a single lesson, just by quietly passing the bread. The last piece of bread always ended up on my plate. You called it simple, called it nothing, but nothing was never nothing with you. Never nothing with you.
You never asked for anything, never made a sound about it, just showed up every single day. No one wrote it down, no one marked the moment, but I was watching all along. You were my ordinary hero in the quietest of ways, showing up without a fanfare every ordinary day. When the weight of things got heavy, you were there before I called you, standing ready at the door. No one wrote it down, no one marked the moment, but I was watching all along. You were my ordinary hero in the quietest of ways, showing up without a fanfare every ordinary day. names on walls and monuments for the ones the world remembers. But you were never on a list. No one wrote it down. No one marked the moment, but I was watching. I was always watching. You were my ordinary hero in the quietest of ways, showing up without a fanfare every ordinary day. I have seen the ones that history keeps, the grand and the remembered, but I have also seen you on a Tuesday morning, driving me somewhere I needed to go, fixing something that I could not, saying nothing when saying nothing was the kindest thing to do. Standing in the background of my life, so steady and so sure that I forgot to name it until you were not there anymore. And now I want to say it clearly, without a monument or a name on a wall. You were the bravest thing I ever witnessed, the most heroic thing of all. You were my ordinary hero in the quietest of ways, showing up without a fanfare every ordinary day, every single day.
Before the heat had settled in, you were already at the window, letting in the first cool air. You always woke before the world, before the day had asked anything of either one of us. The first light of morning came in through your hands, soft and unhurried, the way you always were. I would lie there watching you, outlined against the early light, not wanting to break the quiet. You always woke before the world, before the day had asked anything of either one of us. The first light of morning came in through your hands, soft and unhurried, the way you always were. Birds began their slow conversation. The sky turned from gray to gold, and you stood there, letting it happen. You always woke before the world, before the day had asked anything of either one of us, before it asked anything at all. The first light of morning came in through your hands, soft and unhurried, the way you always were. I have seen the morning come 1,000 times, but never quite the way it came with you. There was something in the way you held the window that made the light feel like it only knew. The summer air was barely moving, the curtain lifted just a little, and you were standing in that golden moment, like you had always been its middle, like the morning was yours to open, like the day belonged to you to give. And every morning since, I have been looking for the light, the way you showed me how to live. The first light of morning came in through your hands, soft and unhurried, the way you always were. The way you always were. Things I used to dread felt smaller when you were near, like the air around them changed. I never understood it fully, how a person could do that just by being in the room. You made it feel easy, all the hard and heavy things. You made it feel easy just by being you. I used to carry so much quietly until you stood beside me, and somehow I could breathe again. I never understood it fully, how a person could do that just by being in the room. You made it feel easy, all the hard and heavy things. You made it feel easy just by being you. It was not anything you said or anything you did exactly. It was something underneath it all. I never understood it fully, how a person could do that just by being in the room, just by being near. You made it feel easy, all the hard and heavy things. You made it feel easy just by being you. There are people who try very hard to make things lighter for the ones they love, and there are people who just are the lightness without even knowing what they do. You were the second kind, the rarest kind, the kind that does not try because they simply are. And I have tried to find the words for what that meant to me, but all I know is that the world made more sense with you in it. Everything felt possible, everything felt close, everything felt easy when I needed it the most. You made it feel easy, all the hard and heavy things. You made it feel easy just by being you, always just by being you. The garden in July held the afternoon in its hands, like it did not want to let it go. We were not doing anything, just sitting in the green of it, just breathing in the heat. The garden in July was where we had no plans, nowhere we needed to be, nothing we needed to say. The bees moved slow above the flowers, the light came through the leaves like honey, and you were reading something quietly. We were not doing anything, just sitting in the green of it, just breathing in the heat. The garden in July was where we had no plans, nowhere we needed to be, nothing we needed to say. I watched a cloud move very slowly across a sky that had no hurry, and thought that this was everything. We were not doing anything, just sitting in the green of it, just breathing in the heat, just being in the heat. The garden in July was where we had no plans, nowhere we needed to be, nothing we needed to say. I have been to many places, seen beautiful things in beautiful light, but nothing has ever held me quite the way that garden did. On an ordinary afternoon, I know that I was happy the way you never know until it's gone. I only know it now in looking backward at that slow and golden afternoon. I would go back there without hesitating, sit beside you in that summer heat, and let the garden hold us like it always did, and let the afternoon stay incomplete. The garden in July was where we had no plans, nowhere we needed to be, nothing we needed to say, nothing at all to say. I was slow to understand things, slow to find my footing, slow to trust that I was enough. And you were just there, not pushing, not pulling, just quietly beside me. You were patient with me in a way I did not deserve. You waited without waiting, you stayed without a word. There were days I tested it, days I made it harder, days I gave you every reason to leave. And you were just there, not pushing, not pulling, just quietly beside me. You were patient with me in a way I did not deserve. You waited without waiting, you stayed without a word. I have met people since who run out of patience quickly, and I understand now what you gave me. And you were just there, not pushing, not pulling, just quietly beside me, always quietly beside me. You were patient with me in a way I did not deserve. You waited without waiting, you stayed without a word. Patience is a kind of love that does not announce itself. It just keeps showing up long after it had reason not to. And you showed up through the slow days, through the uncertain ones, through the days I could not explain myself. You never sighed with disappointment, never made me feel the cost. Just This gave me all the room I needed and never made me feel the time I lost. And I grew into myself, slowly, clumsily, but I grew because you gave me room to, because you were patient in the deepest kind of way. And I want you to know that I know that now I know what it cost. I know what it meant. I know that not everyone would have stayed. You were patient with me in a way I did not deserve. You waited without waiting. You stayed without a word. You always stayed. I did not see it at the time, how much you carried quietly, how much you held without a word. You never let it show, never asked for anything, just kept on carrying it all. Everything you carried without a single sound. I see it now so clearly, and I wish I'd seen it then. The weight of all the things you managed, the weight of all the things you sheltered, all of it behind that quiet smile. You never let it show, never asked for anything, just kept on carrying it all. Everything you carried without a single sound. I see it now so clearly, and I wish I'd seen it then. I would take some of it from you. If I could go back there, I would not let you carry it alone. You never let it show, never asked for anything, just kept on carrying it all of it alone. Everything you carried without a single sound. I see it now so clearly, and I wish I'd seen it then. There are people in this world who carry more than their share, and never once complain about the weight, and never once put it down. You were that person in every season, in every year, in every quiet room, and I was close enough to see it, and somehow did not see it. And that is the thing I carry now. So this is me saying what I should have said. You did not have to do it all alone. I was right there. I was right there. And I should have seen everything. You carried everything. Everything you carried without a single sound. I see it now so clearly, and I wish I'd seen it then. I wish I'd seen it then. I knew it was you before the door had opened. Just the sound of you coming up the path. Something in that rhythm settled something in me before I even looked up. The sound of your footsteps was the sound of coming home. Something in that rhythm told me I was safe. I never told you that I listened, never told you what it meant to hear you finding your way back. Something in that rhythm settled something in me before I even looked up. The sound of your footsteps was the sound of coming home. Something in that rhythm told me I was safe. I find myself still listening, out of habit, out of hope. Something in that rhythm settled something in me that nothing else has settled since you left. The sound of your footsteps was the sound of coming home. Something in that rhythm told me I was safe. I did not know that sound could be a comfort, the way that sound was comfort coming in a particular weight on a particular floorboard, the particular way you always walked, not hurried, not uncertain, just you moving through the world, just you finding your way back to where I was. And every evening now I catch myself going still, thinking I can hear it down the path. And for a moment everything is as it was, and I am not alone, and you are almost home. gave me the window seat without me asking, without making anything of it. I used to think it was nothing, just a small and easy thing. But small things are never nothing. The window seat you always gave me was a kind of love I did not name. Every view you quietly offered was you saying, I matter all the same. On the train, in the cafe, by the window of every room we shared, you stepped aside without a word. I used to think it was nothing, just a small and easy thing. But small things are never nothing. The window seat you always gave me was a kind of love I did not name. Every view you quietly offered was you saying, I matter all the same. Take the window seat alone now, and I think of you each time, and what it meant that you gave it freely. I used to think it was nothing, just a small and easy thing. But small things are never nothing. They are everything. The window seat you always gave me was a kind of love I did not name. Every view you quietly offered was you saying, I matter all the same. Love is not always in the grand gesture, not always in the words that fill a room. Sometimes love is in the window seat, the one you gave without a reason. Sometimes love is stepping back so someone else can see. And you did that so naturally, so effortlessly. I sit here now and look out at the world the way you always let me, and I understand now what you gave me was not just a seat beside a window. It was the feeling of being first, of being thought of being someone worth the view, someone worth the seeing. The window seat you always gave me was a kind of love I did not name. Every view you quietly offered was you saying, I matter all the same.